All right, there
Ship it.
we go. Ship it.
Ship
So
it.
in Stevie's map here, we'll just get out of his way. Yeah, are you full again?
No, not yet.
All right,
60%.
all right, let
It'd
me
be it'd
run.
be nice. It'd be nice if I could finish the field and fit it all in the gravity wagons, and then you could take the combine and start the next field. So while I empty that.
Let me run in. Hopefully the connection's going well. Just check that on.
You're only streaming now. You're not recording as well, yeah.
No, I'm not recording.
Yeah.
Uh, I figure on these other maps, like Porpy and this, I'll just stream
Yeah. Yeah.
and be a little bit easier than
Yeah.
trying to make another video and everything too. I do have some videos I am working on outside of the court series, but it'll take a little bit of time to get everything situated with those. Stuck on a stump.
This is a nice combine. You can actually see like the header tilting as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Nice combine.
This is an in-game combine as well, isn't it?
I thought so.
I think it is, yeah.
Taking the tree with us. Not bad. Yeah, I never really used the Fent stuff too much.
This is Massey. You know, they're different. Massey's different than Fench, you know.
They are. Hey
Yeah.
James, good to see you in the chat.
Hey James.
Just over on Stevie's map tonight. And I messed up my log pile as I was looking at the the other screen there.
Well, employee of the month is slipping further and further away.
I'm the only
Pete.
employee here this month.
I will. Sim might be on now in a while now, and
Oh, that'll be next month though. I'll say.
just remember, I can give it to myself if you mess up.
You gotta get the employee of the month shirts.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure,
we need Sim to make them. We need Sim has to make them.
Yes. We can straighten that out a bit, okay. Alright. So what we're working on here is trying to clear this little triangle while Stevie's over there harvesting. I thought it would take 5 minutes. And I was wrong. There's quite a bit more trees than I thought there would be. Oh, you're driving it yourself, okay.
No, I'm just unloading and I'll be hoping that I'll fit everything into the two gravity wagons, and then you'll be able to take combine to do the barley.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, if there's something left in the combine, I can take it from you before you start the barley harvest.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm pretty much what I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to be fair to kind of everyone that's even live streaming as well. Like, it's not all about my videos. Like I could turn around and say, oh, I have to do all the farm work because I need it for my video, but at the same time, then we can't have your live stream on here being just Peter does forestry for 3 hours.
That's fine. Maybe some people want to see me do forestry for 3 hours. I don't know. Maybe they want to see me do it forestry for 3 hours in first person. I don't know. We'll just see what people are interested in. It's like I said to you when we started the session tonight, I can do whatever, so
Yeah.
it comes down to just whatever's gonna work for everything. It's a really big pile.
You are my minion for 3 hours.
Pretty much. Yeah. At this point, I think I only play on your maps for the most part, actually.
Yeah. That's because I'm not a boss. I am a leader.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, leader. That's something a leader would say.
I do have to figure out what I want to do for our logo, though. It's a serious topic.
Yeah.
I have a lot of ideas, but I can't seem to figure out. It just seems so permanent.
Yeah.
Logo's
You
gonna
don't
be...
like you don't like your logo at the minute. It's just like your character's face, no?
No, I did that because I wanted something quick and I couldn't make a decision. And I was like, you know what? I'll do that for now, and then I'll change it to something better later. And I just kind of never got around to what I wanted to actually put in, so just kind of kept leaving it. And you know, it's how we ended
Combine
up.
is all yours if you want to then, Pete.
Okay. Let me get it. Let me just cut this tree.
I'll unload all the oats and I'll leave the gravity wagons and stuff at the barley fields for you.
Alright, cool.
And I'll start baling up the straw.
Works for me.
Is there any square balers that have a better pickup than the base in game stuff?
You know, I don't know because I don't use the square balers too much.
Hmm.
I'll take a quick look in the store then and see what we got installed on this. Balers. You do. Fast bale's a round bale though.
Yeah.
Bale's round.
Yeah, no, we're all set up for square bales on here now.
No. But I don't want to switch it. You got the selectable bale capacity, but that's got the same pickup.
Yeah.
I think that's really all you have. Is the selectable bale capacity mod.
Yeah. That's okay.
And the baby John Deere baler, the $12,000 one.
Yeah.
Premier does the round bales.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's go harvesting. James asking, do you play on any of Sim Farmer's map on fs22 live on YouTube? We did. The Mississippi was on his. When we did Dark Forest, that was on his. Like 2 weeks ago. And we did New Jersey. Everything else was on Sim servers. Stevie just happened to be the one to set up court, and I've been playing a lot more on his farms for his videos as well, so I've just been mostly living on his servers lately. But yeah, and I haven't been on Sim's community server in a little bit, which is unfortunate because I was actually rewatching my my video of his Astacusta map because I was just going through my thumbnails and everything recently, and I forgot how much fun I had playing on the community servers, so I'm gonna have to get back on those. And Stevie's got a community server as well, which I built a beautiful farm on. And then we stopped playing that map and started playing court farms.
Yeah. Well, technically, you could have played on Camden today.
I could have, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a little comms done in today.
Yeah. I said we're going to try and only have court farms on it when we're all kind of playing together, or
Yeah,
like as we were kind of discussing, is that if someone can't if someone actually can't join us when we're all playing together, we do, we do our best to try and allow time for those players to get their 3, 4 hours in, like when they can't join with us.
Yeah, like it's pretty possible. You can leave it there. That's fantastic. Thank you. It's pretty possible I'll miss Tuesday, Wednesday next week,
Yeah,
and then I'll
that's
kind of
okay.
make it up. Thinking of doing probably forestry mostly, uh, and this way I can kind of do that while when you guys aren't on there, and catch up
Yeah,
and hopefully
yeah.
make some money back for my Lamborghini purchase. I went a little spend crazy. Let's make sure that we're spot dropping. Okay.
I'm going to get rid of the square. I'm going to swap out the square baler and see if maybe get. There is a Crone square baler again. Is in
I
selected
don't know if
breaks, but
it's yeah, I don't know if it has any better of a pickup, but it's worth a test.
yeah, we'll try it and see.
And see where people have driven over this field, the crop destruction on.
Yeah, yeah. Crop destruction is now off. I know. Thank God. I couldn't keep an eye on all you guys with your big loads of logs keeping in to meeting on the roads, and then I don't know what happened to you one night, Pete. It's like someone grabbed hold of your trailer and started swinging you, and you end up going into the field, and
I forgot about that. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the mess over by your house.
yeah.
I drove right
That's only
through the
small.
field.
It's only a small bit.
This thing is very dark, this fan. It's nice looking,
Yeah,
but it's just very, very dark.
it's nice, but yeah, it's very. You need to point your camera on the side that the sun is shining the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I missed the field. Bit of a tight tree line on this side. Just saw Baylor pop up at the store.
I was going to buy a New Holland one because I was pulling them with Big T's New Holland, but I
I
said
forgot you were nice enough to buy Big T a tractor here. That's right.
yeah. Yeah, there just wasn't enough money in the budget, Pete, to go buy a new one.
I know.
We
It's just 2 million is
we
just not enough.
we have dropped below 2 million now, so sorry.
That's funny.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the color that Big T has on the T8 though. I'm a bit of a stickler for kind of the
Yeah,
original color, the original
New Holland
blue.
blue. I know
Yeah,
that's why on Ohio I painted my tractor backwards. The John Deere tractor I painted it yellow with green rims because I knew how much you love
yeah,
it to be the perfect color. So I did it
yeah.
backwards for you.
Backwards, yeah.
Make sure my stream says it's in excellent condition, but the preview's a little bit lagged. Let me just take a look at that real quick. Make sure that we're not getting any lag on the stream. Having internet problems. I don't want to have any internet problems, put it that way.
Yeah.
Actually, that looks good. Alright, cool.
That combine, that's ideal combine. It does leave nice straw spots outside it.
Yeah,
Or else this Crone is better than the one we had.
Oh, it's going better.
Seems to be anyway, yeah.
That's good to know. Uh, Alex is saying, "How are you? I found you on some farmer's channel the other day and subscribed. Watching from Illinois." Well, thank you very much for
Nice.
subscribing, Alex. We're doing good tonight. We're just trying to get some fields harvested here. Stevie's bailing over on the other side of the river. I don't know if you can see that far out there in the distance. And we're going to do a good amount of logging too. Because Stevie doesn't have enough money yet on this map, so we got to make sure that he's got
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
to buy
Enough
tractors for like Big T and other people, but not for us.
Yeah. Yeah. I could swap out my 2 tractors and buy myself 2 more, and the workers get theirs, you know.
2 more for you. Got it.
Yeah.
You need so many tractors for if we're just cutting wood most of the time.
Yeah, no. See, probably what I'd have to do is, I've had other ones for a while now. I'd probably have to swap them out for something else. And
Oh yes, they're getting old, and we don't want to repair
yeah,
them. We just swap them,
yeah.
just like real farmers.
Mm. Drive them until they stop, then just replace them.
That's generally what happens. Yeah, is you just kind of wait until you can't use them anymore. That's why a lot of people keep older stuff. See if we can get a straight line out of this, or be full. That's good too.
Mm.
Came up quick. It's used to using the Colossus, I guess.
Well, even that one you're using now wouldn't have all that,
No,
much less than what you have on Court Farms now, anyway.
no, I'm used to. I haven't harvested with that one yet. I'm used to using the
Yeah,
Unreal Colossus
yeah.
from my other videos.
I've on Court Farms I have to change my combine because all the harvesting contracts now are corn. We're going to be going into the month where all you can harvest is corn and sunflowers, and so that's kind of why I was myself and Sim was in there. I'm going to take out a loan on there, and I'm going to buy. I assume it's probably Storm's old Tucano,
I looked
whichever
at
one's
that.
in the sales.
It's not bad. I was worried that it
Yeah,
couldn't take too big of a header, but I looked at the Tucano a lot of times when I was
yeah,
looking in there. That and the Unimog, those are the 2 things I always look at for sale.
yeah,
Um, I think it's a good model for it. If I wasn't going to take out the loan, I was honestly going to buy the harvester you have. So I'm actually happy to hear that you're not interested in keeping that one. So I made the right
yeah,
decision.
yeah.
Definitely stick with
Well,
class though. That's a good
yeah.
choice.
The the Dominator it's a nice combine. I'd keep it and everything. Only there's no actual corn headers for it
Correct.
that that will work now. Even though I think Sim was saying that after many hours of him trying, he found one, but it is only a small one. Like I didn't mind kind of harvesting
4.
with the 6 meter header, but
I wouldn't go much smaller on that map. Fields are
no, no,
they're deceptively big.
yeah,
Like you don't realize until you're playing court farms, and that's when you start to see that like it can take bigger equipment than you think it is. Even my yard,
yeah,
trying to mow that, I did
yeah,
not expect it to take that long.
yeah. But the only good thing is here on the mowing side of it, you can still buy a Corona Big M because it's still compact. It'll still go in the gates of the fields and stuff.
Yeah,
It would actually probably go in the gates of the fields a lot easier than having the front and rear mounted mowers on a tractor.
yeah. What's tough is I like the big M quite a bit, and it's honestly mostly for the key binding.
Yeah,
That's probably my biggest thing that I love about it is it's just everything's all connected. So you unfold, everything unfolds, and
yeah.
you
But
know.
you do know that there is key bindings for raise and lower everything, unfold everything, and
Yeah,
turn on everything. Yeah,
yeah. I just always forget what they are. Just- I have them set on my controller, And I actually
Yeah.
tried to, you can see it in Court Farms. I tried to use it and I ended up messing up which one was unfolded and which one was folded.
Yeah.
And you can see it for a part when I think I'm in the back right corner of that one field.
That's where the side panel comes in exceptionally handy.
I know, I should
Like
have bought one.
but you can still use your controller and you can clear all the key bindings from the side panel and just put in all the extra ones say that you need. So
Yeah.
stuff you can't put on your controller, put it all onto the side panel.
Yeah, I
And
was thinking that, and I actually almost bought the side panel when it was on sale, but then I ended up doing the Stream Deck thing, and
yeah,
so I'm going to try to set up some controls on that and see if maybe that puts me in a better spot. Things that have key bindings that I always forget, like swapping lanes and all that stuff. You're actually getting really good yield off this tonight, Stevie.
yeah.
I'd say this might actually finally get you out of debt, all of this crop.
Yeah, definitely. Wonder what I'll do. I'll have to link the bank account here to Court Farms.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Or just what I'll do is I'll buy all this equipment here and I'll ship all this equipment to Court Farms and
Yeah.
then just buy more equipment here.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that with my flat map because I think I still have about 70 million over there. So I'll buy everything I need and just send it over. Of course, then Sim would do his hinterland and buy the entire map.
Yeah.
That one's got the most money. You're missing bits. You said that one is selectable bale capacity too, right? So you're not going to have too many bales tonight, which is good.
No. Well, I'm still only making standard 240s.
Yeah, Alan, they did lower it down to 500. At least for some areas. I'm not sure about everywhere. I know for sure in America it's down to 500, which is good, and I think in England too, because I know another YouTuber that just hit it and was able to do it with 500. So it's pretty good, and then you just need the 3,000 watch hours. So where I'm at is I'm over the 500, which is fantastic. I'm at 2,860 watch hours. So in about 140 hours of people watching my videos, then yes, I will apply for the partnership and I will have a member area and we'll start rocking and rolling. We'll have a lot more stuff coming. I've got a lot of big things that I want to do once I hit that. I'm toying with doing a ridiculously long stream too. Like I want to break a record for streaming duration. I figure maybe some of my friends will join me for part of it at least.
No problem. But I say a record for a live stream or something might be 20 something hours.
Well, YouTube cuts you off at 12 hours and doesn't save the videos.
Oh, do they?
So I think the longest farm sim one that's out there right now is like 11 and change. So I do 12 hours. I don't think I'll get everybody to do that with me, just for the simple fact that they're all in different time zones. So
yeah,
even if they were free, they would have to stay up through the night. But it's something I definitely want to do. Is just play through. Possibly do it when the next DLC pack comes out and just play with that for a while on 16x flat map.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can do 12 hours worth of work in there, no problem. To be honest, I could play Court Farms for 12 hours straight too. That map is fantastic. I have to remind myself to walk away from it.
Yeah.
Every time I'm on there. Get so excited for everything you can do there. I'm also I started a Discord channel as well. I don't have everything set up the way I wanted to, but I wanted to launch that with the partnership as well.
Are both these gravity wagons full? Yeah.
Uh,
85.
second one's
85. Oh yeah.
almost full. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get the link for you. Are you
Oh,
dropping
Alex. Yeah, sorry.
are you dropping a straw spot in that one too, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see I didn't see straw for the first section of it or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did it? It didn't come out till the end. That's weird.
Oh, there is areas of that field, alright, that it's like for some reason you can't drop straw.
Did you see that? There's a massive pile down there. So
Yeah.
I can smooth it out with a bucket if you need me to, or if you want to just leave it.
No. No, we'll get it sorted.
Yeah, Alex, if she likes to binge watch, I very much appreciate it. If she wants to binge watch some content, that's fantastic. Yeah, same spot where it's not dropping here, and then it'll drop in the corner when I get up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine.
No, that'll be a field now that we won't put a straw crop in next year.
Yeah, no straw, no grass in this.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't like it, so. You know what it's perfect for?
Sugar beets.
Sugar beets for Sugar Steve.
Yeah.
James just asked, has Sim Farmer broken the stream for the longest? He actually might have. That was a very long stream. That's the first time that he's gone long enough in a stream that I actually couldn't stay. It's like it went past the time when I usually have to go hang and do like the dinner with family and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I think I don't know. I think you guys were on for it had to be almost 6 hours.
When was that?
This week. You remember we started at 2, or just a little bit after 2 my time.
Yeah.
You guys were still going till almost 9. I thought you were gonna go play until 2 or 3 in the morning your time again, Stevie.
No. Oh God, no.
I don't. I'd have to check though, James. I don't know if that's his
No,
record.
I think there's only over 4 hours. I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think there's more. Or maybe 4.5. We kind of start at 7 our time, and I suppose it was about 11:15, which would be a little over 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely a long stream this past week. Oh, as I break the case. This the auger on this is a little bit shorter than I expected and spent. Yeah, I think what's tough about the longer streams is they're a lot of fun to do and everything. It's just whether or not the viewers are going to be there, right? Like,
Yeah.
can they stay with you for that long? And if you do it at the right times, I think people will leave and other people will join, which is cool. So, like I said, I just kind of want to mess with it and see if I can do one that's really, really long and just kind of see how that plays out. Sure I didn't accidentally, sure I didn't turn off straw dropping. Okay.
Yeah, I think the middle of that field is fine. It's only kind of around the outside and some spots down there near the greenhouse that does act up.
James, there was one on Sim Farmer Plus that you remember that was longer than that? It's possible. There is an area in this field that misses too. And that right there, that corner.
Yeah. All these straw bales probably get sold in it because I think we have more than enough in our little shed anyway.
I'm all dressed in my high vis vest. I didn't even realize that. That
Oh,
guy.
you're not even wearing your Stevie hoodie or your Sim hoodie or.
Oh yeah, I should represent. We'll change that in a minute. I was thinking about making a diddly squat shirt.
Yeah.
I was actually messing with that earlier today.
But it's actually funny. Remember the way Sim's new hats arrived,
Yeah,
and he ordered his samples after I ordered mine, and mine still hasn't come yet.
yeah, it is weird.
So it's obviously he got lucky that his ones are probably coming. His ones came from the UK, whereas mine are probably coming from America.
Should we represent Stevie or Sim or Big T? Because Big T's not here today. I feel like the sweatshirts came out just so good.
Mm.
It really did. Just look fantastic. Look at Big T's sweatshirt here.
It's funny. I had forgotten that Sim did one with Big T Farmer on the sleeve as well. I just seen Big T the other night wearing one with something on the sleeve. I thought he was wearing my hoodie until I realized no, that's his own one.
You thought he was representing you.
Yeah, I said, oh look, nice hoodie Big T is on. Next thing I said, oh no, that's actually his own one.
Let's see. Look at that. It's pretty cool looking. Represent Stevie because we're on his map tonight. Switch up our hat. We can represent Big T with our hat. Good mix there. Not pretty good. All right, that's much better.
You could just pretend as well, Pete, you're wearing Sim Farmer socks.
Yeah, or underwear. Yeah. There's something you can't say. I'll switch it halfway through. I'll put on sim gear. I'm sure I'll get dirty unloading something here or cleaning off the harvester. But yeah, he came out so good. Really happy that he was able to make those.
Yeah.
It's the other reason why I want a logo too. I want to be able to represent, but I got to figure out what that logo is going to be. All right, that's that field all done. We'll get out of Stevie's way here. Oh, we missed a bit actually.
Yeah, what?
Missed a small section.
Even though the straw actually doesn't look too bad in this field, it just seems to be on the one section on the very end.
Well, in that corner over there too. So I won't do it now because it'll emphasize it in the video, but over towards the sheep area, you'll notice the lines are a little bit shorter on some of them.
Yeah.
Put this in here. First one there is full. Hey Samuel, good to see you. Let's back up a little bit and put it in this one. We done harvesting for today, Stevie?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We'll get this harvester put away here. Did you sell the old one?
Yeah.
We can find some room for this.
Yeah, it might see the likes of that new equipment now might be a bit of a reason for us to try to get another bigger yard with bigger sheds built.
Hey, I was trying to start that area for you down there. I got called away to do harvesting. And I'm missing Big Tree. Helping me out with my forestry stuff tonight.
Who goes there?
James Sim might actually join the live stream on my channel. He joined some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Hello?
Look
Hello.
at that.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey.
Magical.
Hello.
He's there.
Yeah.
I just realised I come back upstairs and I left Farming Simulator running for the last probably 4 or 5 hours.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, we
'cause
thought you were working on something.
I honestly thought that you were probably recording a video or something.
No, I went to go downstairs probably about 5 o'clock to get food and do and stuff. And I went to quick go. Obviously, forgot the save I was on. I hadn't got the additional game settings, and I didn't quit to desktop. It just quit to the main menu, and it's been sat on the main menu for the last 4 or 5 hours.
You mean, what kind of a save can be playing on that you don't have the additional game settings on?
I was setting something new up.
Ooh.
Something new. Let me guess. Another version of Court Farms.
How did you guess? How did you guess?
Another version of Court Farms.
Yeah, I changed my Euro Truck server. I changed to Farming Simulator 22 because I've never used Euro Truck. I think I've
Yeah.
You
played
played
on that
once?
server about 3 times.
Yeah.
A couple of times. So I thought, I may as well set it up as a PC. It's only
Yeah.
an 8 slot server, but I might get some use out of it.
Yeah.
Set it
Yeah,
up as
cool.
like a PC server for anybody that wants to play on that map.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be very cool. You can do that for your
Oh.
community.
Yeah, so it'll
Oh,
be a
that's
community
cool.
server, but obviously just no cross-play because of the PC only mods and that
Yeah.
map's
Yeah.
not available on console. I
No,
was
it'll be-
thinking of changing the other one to American Falls when that's released. It's
Yeah,
cross-play compatible.
be a good time. I think it's good too because you just posted all of the mods that you really like in your Discord.
Yeah,
So it'd be good for everyone to get to
Yeah,
give
trying to
a
get-
try.
update some of the lists and get some more things going on there.
Oh yeah, that's because some of your mods you've seen some mods decline from other server, right? You're like, you know something now. If he won't put them on his one, I'll put them on my one.
No, I was literally the last couple of nights. I was literally going through every single category on ModHub and actually like reading the description of the mods because sometimes I'll just look at the name and the picture and think. Then
I'm
some
taking
mods
everything
you
with me,
like.
Stevie.
There's some mods where you don't quite you can overlook easily because
Yeah.
they don't sound like useful, but then you actually read the description, you think, oh, I didn't realise it did that, or that sounds like worth giving a try.
Yeah.
I'm doing terrible with this header trailer over here. I'm glad nobody's
Yeah.
watching me.
But
As I'm
No,
live
that's-
streaming me doing terrible things.
that's why, Pete. I tried to buy the other one first because I don't like those dolly. I don't like those dolly header trailers.
No, I'm gonna be. It's tough because that, and then with the harvester, it's just not going very well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cheat a little bit. We'll do that. There we go. Look at that.
Cheating.
Cheating.
Remember now,
now that we have
the-
room here, we can straighten out a bit.
Team leader is about to drive in the gate now, so don't just act cool. Act cool.
Oh, there's Stevie.
Oh, combine was in the way. I didn't see those fertilizer bags.
Oh, don't blame me.
Combine was in the way.
This is like quadruple articulated. We're just gonna park this actually, I think. Because I don't know that this is going into that area, Stevie.
But-
I need to install some new mods. This is
up-
outrageous.
Updates, I think. So
This is outrageous.
now, if you want, Pete, you could just park it somewhere, even over, say, behind where I am there now. Park it over there in the grass.
We're gonna park it over here. How's that? Look good?
No, don't block the chickens for getting to feed the chickens.
Alright.
I need to get in there now beside you for the actress and baby.
I will say some of the equipment from the horse aggravation pack looks very nice, like really nicely detailed. But the map itself is a bit pants.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a
remember
huge
it.
fan of that?
I was never a fan of it before, but I was expecting it to look a bit nicer. It just doesn't look very nice at all. It's like, yeah, this map just does nothing. It's like, but there's just zero interest in playing it for probably most people.
Really? That bad?
It's got like that one big, huge, massive field in the middle, and then I think there's about 15 fields in total.
Yeah.
And they're all fairly big. There's a couple of small ones. That's about it. I don't think there's any animals on there, although I didn't completely check. Well, the old version had the big cow sheds on there. So yeah, I think some people will probably do something on it, but it's not a very interesting map, to be honest.
No, that will be one map where I'll let any other YouTuber that wants.
I was gonna do a live stream on it this afternoon, just for an hour or two, showing all the equipment and look around the map. But for some reason, my computer decided that with less than 10 minutes left of rendering my video, it was gonna restart itself.
Yeah, that normally happens to me too.
And I was just sat here, I was watching something on the other screen, and all of a sudden the steering wheel started going. You know, when you turn the power back on.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? The computer's like restarting, and I'm like, seriously? No, I had to sit there another hour and 45 minutes waiting for the next video to re-render. I was like, oh yeah, there goes doing a live stream on horse aggravation content.
But that's not too bad. It only took an hour and 45 minutes. Like, if that happens to me, it's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
To re-render the video.
When does it comes out next week, right?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So the embargo was lifted 10 a.m. German time today.
Gotcha. Oh,
Although
that's why
some people had videos ready. I assume they got theirs a few days ago, because like I literally got mine at 9:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the email come through. It's like that gives me plenty of time to do some get stuff ready for release.
Yeah.
Oh, floating fences.
It's one of those things where like it only leaves you really the option of a live stream to get content out as quick as everybody else.
That new 12-meter direct sea drill looks really nice though.
Ooh, 12-meter direct drill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's something the game.
You get the options as well. You can choose like different tank sizes for seed fertilizer. The one of them you can have just seed, or you can have seed and fertilizer. There's options on some of the drills.
Shim, can you do me a favour and just see where's the best place for straw? Save me going into the menu for.
Just drove over me.
Yeah, you were standing in the road.
It says sell everything container.
What's the difference in price from there and like the farmers market?
Well, you would say that when I'm looking on the time save stock check, but only I'll value it all sell points. It's $1 cheaper than the animal dealer. $3 cheaper than the farmers market.
Trees.
More expensive. So, Willamina's farmers market is 58, animal dealer 60, sell everything 61. So
I'll go to the animal dealer just for a change. I assume that's the sell point that's across from the farmers market because it's different to where you buy the animals.
Yeah, I presume so.
I'll find
I haven't been down there on this map or this version.
Someone obviously crashed into a paper roll pallet at some point and moved it.
Yeah,
I would say it might be you. We'd have to watch your videos to be sure, though.
Oh god,
yeah,
no.
It's the one the opposite side.
Yeah.
Next to the spinnery. And the farmer's market is the one the same side as the animal livestock market. So what's happening today? What's the plan? What needs doing?
Clearing the
RS.
triangle. Yeah, forestry.
Yeah, I want to see about moving the road before. Well, I won't be moving it yet. I'll be moving it when the canola field is done to kind of extend the canola field out.
You got a nice Massey ideal combine.
Yeah. So we treat ourselves.
Yeah, we don't have much
Disappointed you
money.
didn't get a Fent on.
I believe that's the same one that you were trying to import to Court Farms from.
But the Fent version.
Um,
I
It's
have
just-
a plan for my Court Farms to help myself get out of a bit of trouble.
on my server, Court Farms, is it?
Yeah.
You gonna sell all your decorations? Is that your plan?
Well, maybe. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. I think I always like come to the realization. I think the 1050's a little bit too big. I
Yeah.
could sell that and get a smaller Fent because I'm probably never gonna need 500 horsepower.
Is there a thing as too big of a tractor?
Yes.
You say so.
I'm only going to downgrade it to probably a 936, which I don't think is all that much smaller.
Yeah.
No.
And
And to
it
your
frees
point,
up a few pounds.
yeah. What are you gonna have on the map that you're gonna need that much power for anyway?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
probably be a big grain
I think
wagon.
the thing I've got with the highest horsepower requirement is the sea drill, which takes 300,
Yeah, you're
and I've got
fine.
517, so I've got like 217 horses more than I need.
Yeah, but you might want them extra 200 if you're going up a hill.
It's not that hilly. There's a few hilly bits, but the map in general is not
Yeah.
overly steep in that many areas. I think what 936 is 360 horsepower, is it? Something. I think that's more than enough.
For the
And I might sell my fertilizer, the lime spreader, and get the smaller one because there's only 4,000 litres capacity difference between the two.
Yeah.
And that's quite a lot shorter, and it'll be easier to maneuver around into gates and stuff.
Yeah.
355
Actually,
horsepower for the 936, I think, right?
Can someone check on or Sim, if you just check and see, do the cows need TMR? I just seen their food trough there. Looks like there's hay in it.
Cows need.
If they need TMR, you could feed the cows.
No, they've got 37,000 litres of total mixed ration.
That's okay. And what's are the horses okay for stuff?
Horses are fine. They've got plenty of base food and hay. Sheep are completely full. Oh, the sheep could do some water actually. They've only got 249 litres. And the
Yeah.
chickens are fine. They've got 10,000 litres of feed.
It's okay.
Good. Water trailer, tanker trailer.
It's
But
down in that MT one. It's in the shed by the greenhouses.
Oh yes. There's no tractor for it.
Yeah, you'll have to steal a tractor somewhere.
Just to,
$2 million and not enough tractors. Look at that.
no, it's disgraceful.
Just buy a
Terrible.
tractor just for that, just for watering.
There's a Fent 1050 going for sale soon.
There you go.
Yeah, but it'll be very expensive by the time it's imported to the US. All the way from the UK, you know.
Yeah.
Customs and all that kind of charge.
Well, I can ship the Fent 1050 and then bring my combine back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Sounds
I'm not
good.
going back empty. Oh. Have either of you watched the latest Grand Tour yet?
No.
No, you
Yeah.
watched it yet.
Yeah.
I watched it today. It was funny.
Or is that one that's out like a couple of months, or is it only a
Couple
brand new one?
weeks.
Yeah, it's only been out a few weeks.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen that one though.
It's so funny.
The Euro crash.
Is that
traveling through Eastern Europe.
Oh, is that the one in cars that have never that you wouldn't take on a road trip?
Yeah,
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I've
you
seen
mean
that.
all of them, Stevie?
I've seen that one where Clarkson had like it was a highly modified Nissan
yeah,
from
yeah,
Japan. Yeah.
yeah, with the Ford Pop
Yes.
backup car.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I've seen that Grand Tour. Right.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah. James May's car. What to do? A top speed of 30 something was it, or was
Yeah,
it less?
I love it. They get to that beautiful scenery and they're like, well, you can't watch it because you missed it, and you can't watch it in the morning because you have to leave at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
to get to the airport.
Hmm.
But it's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see, James. It's too bad you missed it.
yeah, it is a gorgeous place.
I've looked at it, man. You've been there.
I often get, I haven't no, but I often get that as my, when you come onto Windows before you log in, you get
Yeah.
they show different pictures. That one comes up quite often. I always just think, oh, just how awesome that looks.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to stop staring at it. Imagine people actually get to live there and look at that view all the time.
Yeah. Sheep beans. Oh, this is that one. It's only got like 6,000 litre water trough, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I edited mine to increase it a bit.
But yeah, because it doesn't make it through like 2 months. So if you're skipping through winter, you gotta stop in between skipping to
Yeah.
water
Good
the
thing we don't
animals.
have. Good thing we have enough work around here to keep us going through the winters.
We do. We could do winter forestry.
We do winter forestry, spring forestry, summer forestry, autumn forestry.
Afternoon forestry.
Yeah,
Morning
morning
forestry.
forestry.
365 forestry.
Yeah, late night forestry if you have good enough lights. And
Check the greenhouses as well while I've got the water tank.
You could get the
do the other
floodlights.
animals need water? No, cows are automatic. Horses don't need water, so it's just the sheep.
No.
And the greenhouses. 20,000 litres, 7,000, 7,000.
Trees we got left in this little area.
Top up the greenhouses as well.
Those the cheaty greenhouses we're not allowed to have. Or are they normal?
No, they're
No,
the
no.
elk mountain modding ones from the ranch pack. Can I get water out of the river?
Yeah.
Lake,
Yeah.
river thing.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
reversing.
Oh, reverse it. Oh, don't drive too deeply.
Yeah.
Don't drive too deeply. Unless
Yeah.
it's frozen over. Bro, what's saying hi to everybody? And he's saying that
Hey.
Hello.
sweet logging money. Yes, as you can see, Stevie's got a lot of money. He doesn't like to spend. It's logging.
We're near at the point that we don't have anything to spend it on.
We don't. And like we debated getting all the container stuff because there's this cool mod. This one, some of you guys might have seen in Mod Hub.
Yeah.
Which goes
They are cool, but I just don't like how much money you
We'll
make
make
from
s-
the containers.
Correct. So we spent 340,000 on that thing, and then we would make crazy money from the containers, and then it's like, well, then what do you
Yeah.
buy?
Yeah.
Mate, when you're already struggling to spend the 1.9 million you've got.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like I literally I said, okay, we've harvesting to do here tonight. I don't really need a new combine, but hey, I'm going to spend over half a million on a combine.
Just to spend some of the money.
Yeah.
And like, we want to get a yarder on the other map, but this one we really couldn't use it yet until we get to that deeper area that's back out that way.
Yeah.
That's like, well, what do you get?
New expensive tractors and stuff.
Good. Did we get the whatchamacallit on here?
Huh?
The whatchamacallit, you didn't know what I meant by that?
No.
Yeah. No, we don't have it. Where are the?
How big T doesn't mind. I was borrowed his tractor.
Oh,
But that could be anyone's tractor because he didn't actually claim it by putting his number plate on it.
and you don't have your own tractor, Sim, so you got to borrow someone's tractor. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is. This boss man won't buy us tractors. Easy way to spend money, Stevie.
We need to have sheds for tractors.
Ah, you just keep them outside. Bro, what's saying? If only I ever ran into the problem of having too much money in my playthrough. Do a forestry map. You absolutely will.
Yeah.
Forestry makes so much money.
And you don't even need to be good at forestry. You just need to go cut down trees to 6 meter lengths and then just get containers.
And just throw them in containers. You'll make so much money, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
And you just, with some of the mods, I haven't tried it yet, but I think with, let's see if we have it on here. The Spanos mod, it tilts the container, and I think you can just back up into a pile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's either his or it was some other modder I was talking to that did it. Where is I find it. Or you know, it's probably easier if I find the container. Now it looks like we have a lot of mods on here, but this is nothing compared to what we have on Court Farm.
Yeah, we have players that have
I think it's the thing with Court Farm. We've all having our own farms. We all want different stuff.
yeah.
Yes.
It's all like, oh, can you add this mod for me? Add this one.
We all want to be a little bit different on there and not just have the same equipment. So yeah, it's 100% what's happening. I don't think we have the mod on here actually. How did I look at it?
And until some people then start wanting to put in productions and turn it from a farming game to a production simulator, and
Yeah, I've got zero interest in doing productions on there for myself other than the greenhouses.
yeah,
I might do something with my milk. That's about it.
Yeah,
Because the problem is I don't want to buy the in-map productions. Like I own the area of the windmill, but I'm not going to buy the windmill and take that away as a sell point for everybody.
yeah.
So I might do a dairy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the dairy, you can have the nice little container farm dairy if you want. And stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm gonna have milk. You
Yeah.
know.
No, because as myself and Peter were talking earlier, so it's literally what would end up happening on Court Farms if you add in too many of these productions and stuff, is people will kind of stop farming their land and build a couple of fields with productions and then just supply them with whatever production stuff they need. And then you have,
Especially if it's someone like these productions where you barely have to add anything.
Yeah.
To get them to produce.
Well, and that's the fear. That's why we left. Stevie had a map in Ohio as his community server, and I got tired of transporting everything, so I set everything to auto sell. And then when the hour went, all of a sudden we were like billionaires because we had so much in productions that we didn't know about.
We had, I think we ended up with something like 18 million.
Yeah.
We went from 2 million to 18 million, and we bought every single field on the whole entire map. And we're like, we already had every bit of equipment, so we're like, what do we do now?
That's the thing on here as well. If you go on the Times Save Chocks deck, you've got what £600,000 worth of products.
Yeah.
And you've like on the map with your crops and products from the productions.
Yeah, I will be selling my furniture pallets next now.
And yeah, go on my hinterland, and I've got something like 60 million worth in the productions.
Yeah.
Like 115 million in the bank account.
It's wild. Stevie Chat's telling you should buy everybody their own tractor and one shed for each tractor. That's how you can spend your money.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a massive shed with one tractor in it.
But I have no problem on here once we have a big area of land cleared that we might get the genius that is Mr. Sim Farmer to build us a lovely farmyard. And I just hover over in the sky watching as the building is going on.
Yeah, that's what we're saying too. Chat's agreeing that they have the same problem with the productions where it's just you get way too much money for not a lot of work, and that's 100% it. It's gonna
Yeah.
take
Yeah,
us a
it did.
while. Go ahead, sorry.
I say it did bog me down on No Man's Land towards the end because I did find I was spending so much time just even the auto load transporting pallets.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to set everything to auto sell, and then next episode I come, I've got like an extra few million, and
Yeah.
people are like, where's your money going up so much? It's like I was trying to do it so people weren't missing out me making money.
Correct.
But then it's like, well, some episodes spend 6-7 minutes of the video just going backwards and forwards, even cutting most of it out. I was just like, this is just getting too much to do.
Yeah.
I was like, Hinterland's a bit different because obviously all that's just about purely making as much money as possible.
Yeah.
So I've done some selling of products, and then after a while I'll just set that to auto sell.
It's just gonna be crazy money every month.
Well, there's some new production mods come out since then, like the manure pellet mod, which I think I've got 1 million litres of manure in my silo that the productions can't get through. And I don't use it on my field, so it's like sat there, it's like, I need to find something else to do with it.
Here, Sid,
Yeah.
let me give you a lift down to your forestry stallion for the day.
I'm being chauffeur driven. I didn't choose shotgun, it put me in the back.
We're already moving now, so at the risk of falling out, you can't switch seats.
Be a rough loading job for me because this area is not level. I didn't think about that when I put it down. I didn't think I'd be the one loading. That'd be someone else's problem.
Yeah, I'm Sim can go loading while I sell my
Yeah, whatever he wants to do.
products.
He wants to clear trees, I'll load. No matter.
Yeah.
Your furniture pallets are gonna be worth a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to the next farming simulator game when we've got emotes for our characters in multiplayer.
That would be funny.
Where are we clearing?
The triangle.
Just
the
the triangle.
Yeah.
Well, the triangle, and then once the triangle's done, you kind of move back to where we're finished clearing last time.
Yeah.
Just I'd like to try to get a big open area opened up there that we could
Ooh,
actually build a farm.
I don't know if I can use this L-Tech for the tree processing. It's weird. With the longer arm and boom on it.
Oh yeah,
Longer
that's
arm?
right.
Yeah, because I'm used to using the Tiger Cat for the tree process,
Oh.
which has got the shorter shorter boom on it.
I never realize there was a difference. And I used both each week.
I just got in it. I thought, oh, that just felt so weird being so long.
You don't have a loan on this, Stevie, right? On this
Loan,
map?
no.
No,
No.
everything's all paid off.
I did have a loan at the start, but I wasn't long clearing it.
Zoom out a little bit so you guys can see everybody else working at the same time. So, off. Fix those. I'm doing a great job driving tonight. I don't know why. Generally, I don't hit things except for Big T.
That's what's wrong now. Big T's not here tonight, so
Oh,
you're
I gotta hit everything else.
getting a bit too excited.
Yeah, right?
There goes his employee of the month.
Yeah, see, Peter thought he was guaranteed employee of the month earlier on because it's only me and him here. And I said, but you might join yet, and you could get it. And I said, even if you don't join, I said, well, hey,
Give it to yourself.
yeah,
He will.
I'm not. While I'm actually doing the work, I'm in the trenches. The boys, I am a leader. I'm not a boss, so a leader can also be employee of the month.
The leader can be employee of the month.
Yeah. We just need someone that's kind of somewhat half gifted with the clothing mods to make us employee of the month. Like have Stevie 4K gaming kind of arched logo at the top of the back, and then employee of the month underneath it. Yeah.
It's good to have a Stevie logo for the
Yeah.
employee of the month.
Yeah.
What do you?
Well, you can make employee of the month for the other servers as well if you want to put someone's logo on them, like, you know.
I'll do one for myself for my my farm on Court Farms.
Be employee of the month
Always
for
employee of the
yourself.
month. Employee of the month on the one side, world's best boss on the other.
Yeah.
Best boss, best employee.
Yeah. We have to make one up with Big T's logo with what we were saying the other night.
Yes.
Oh.
The text part be easy, just if we could find we'll find like a lawnmower picture too for it.
I'm sure we can find a picture of a lawnmower.
Yeah.
I did grab a good diddly squat logo that I was thinking for a shirt too.
Yeah.
Till I finally get my own logo here.
I'll have to get Clarkson's logo they put on the football team sponsor.
Yeah.
Get some t-shirts that on.
What's the record we have on this now? This one?
60 something was it?
Yeah, so we do. If you guys haven't watched, those of you guys that are watching, if you haven't watched Big T's before, we have like somewhat of a competition of who can load the trailer with the most amount, and right now Stevie's got the record at 67,000.
I think I had 71 on Dark Forest on today's video. The first
Yes, you
load we
did. That was wild.
I don't know how it didn't look like it was going to be that much. The second one was only 60. The one I think in the previous video, I think I had 75.
I did not expect that you were going to clear even more trees from that area. Like that area was already massive when we left there the other day. And then you're like, yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'll clear even more.
I was on last night and I was like, oh, you know, I'll just clear a few more trees before I start recording.
Just a few.
Yeah, and only a couple, well, just over 2 loads. I could have probably squeezed the last few logs I had that I pushed out the way into on there as well, but I'll save those for later.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have enough to get the new tractor and plough,
Yeah.
which I think I already had enough for that anyway.
You already had quite a bit of.
Yeah, I think I was on 300,000 before I even started selling stuff.
Yeah, you made quite a bit the other night, so that makes sense.
Well, considering we went on, I had quite a bit when we went on. Then we bought a second tree processor and header, and then I still finished with like 300 and something thousand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember how many. There's quite a bit of loads in there. Stevie, you and Storm did a bunch before I took over the trailer, and then I think I did 2 or 3 as well.
Yeah.
So that's not where that is.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the winter episode. I'm going to be adding a few more productions to make use of all this production from the sawmill.
Some of the
So I've got
platinum stuff.
Yeah, I've got long planks and wood beams being produced now, and regular planks.
I've just found out that the big Volvo 180 wheel loader cannot, the forks can't go in enough to pick up the standard in-game pallets.
They're not.
No, I may have to go and steal my forklift from the spinnery.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever used a wheel loader for loading pallets, like properly. I really hate doing pallets and things with articulated vehicles.
Yeah, the wheel loader's tough in general too, because when you time lapse it with the way that it spins,
Yeah,
I usually stick to the telehandler as best I can. And
I didn't mind using it on Silver and Forest with the log grab for loading the trailer, because I thought it was going to be worse than it was. I didn't like the was it the high lift one?
Yeah,
I could not get used to the controls of that. They just seemed so backwards. Because you got the ones to move the grab, then you can independently raise lower the arm separately, and I was just going every way but where I wanted it to go.
yeah.
right.
I tried it and I was like, nope, I'm not using this. I like the idea of it, like being able to lift out a whole like bunk from a trailer.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to use it for, and I really like the idea of like putting it all on a train or whichever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, is taking it from the trailer, like a big grab fall from one bunk, and then put it directly onto the train in one like big go. But I was like, nope, can't use this.
I always wanted to manually, like you'll see in FDR's videos, a lot of times he'll manually unload the trailer, even to the wood sale point, which I think is so cool. But there hasn't been really good equipment to do it.
Yeah, I considered that on one before, just having a separate loader at the sell point and always unload them.
Didn't you? You did have one map where you had a second loader at the store, if I remember right. I thought it was 19.
Hey, I think
Grizzly Mountain.
I think Grizzly Mountain for a bit I did, because I think this until I think I edited the map, because I think the sell point originally you had to unload.
No, that was one of the updates that he did to it. That you had to
lift it into the. Yeah. I know what you're saying. The point was so far back you couldn't drive to it. You had to lift them and put them in the actual grates.
Yeah. It's another one of those. If you was doing a proper forestry multiplayer where you got multiple people, you could have somebody down there. You got somebody like constantly driving backwards and forwards with loads. Couple people cutting trees, person loading the lorries. You know, you could see doing it that way to be a lot more fun, more things for people to do. And
yeah,
I'm hoping we get to at Corpy at one point. We get a couple more We get this type of money on Corpy would be nice. And then once we have that, we can buy yarders and we can buy different grabs and all just types of stuff.
Yeah.
I do want to try to use the feather puncher on the FTR stuff. I haven't tried it on 22. Just to be pretty decent at it on 19. Drag the tree out of the woods.
Yeah. I think that's all the inside of the triangle cleared.
That's fantastic.
You want to start clearing any more, or is that it for now?
He said he wanted to go north. Oh, I did make all those on the tree line. You want to go? You want to go north, Stevie, or not north, but back where we were, or you want like an area to put the sheds down? What are you thinking?
I'd say where we started clearing last time, just make that bigger. I'd say as well. Just so we can, whatever you guys think, to create a place where we can put in a big, kind of a bit of a farmyard and stuff up there.
So you want the farmyard back there? That's where you want to take the road to. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too flat until you get, because this is the path you had up to your cow farm. If I remember right, yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do want kind of somewhat a bit of a flat area for farmyard.
Yeah, so this road, if it's the same, I would have gone up the hill.
Yep.
And then my cow yard was up the hill, and my farmyard was to the left. I don't know if it's exactly the same like terrain.
I think it's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, I think my farmyard was roughly where you are now. In that section of road there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, I got rid of the triangle, I think, because I had the road
off to one side.
Went up and then around the field. And then came across the triangle and then into the yard and then went up the hill. Yeah, because I think all this was field inside this triangle for me. And then I had the road that followed that one round, and my yard would have been roughly where you are and that trailer is.
Yeah.
And then the cows are up the hill.
With the grass field and everything. Well, a bunch of fields eventually, but you started with just the grass field across from
then this area where I am now is reasonably flat for a little bit. It's not perfectly flat. But I don't think you're going to get any perfectly flat areas.
No, I feel like, you know, if we can do a bit there... I personally like
some stuff on here.
I personally like the multi-level farming anyway. I don't think if you do it too flat, it's a little bit too boring.
I always find it more interesting if you've got some landscape to work with. So rather than just completely flatten areas, I always prefer to try and work with what's existing.
Yeah.
Like Crater Lake was difficult, especially when I come to do the peaks, because I had to flatten so much because it was just so uneven. So I was running out of decent area for fields or building on.
There's an episode where you like just flattened for most of the, you didn't flatten, you also made slopes and everything too, but there was a lot of landscaping in the one episode.
Yeah, I always tried to like smooth out so it wasn't like really steep sided sections, because they always the textures always stretch a little bit if you make it too much of like of a straight face.
Let's get this. It's a pretty decent load here, so let's try to get this.
I mean, you're gonna keep the yard over the other side for the chickens and everything as well.
Yeah, it's probably a small yard.
Yeah, I think that space there, you'll get a nice yard in there.
Oh, just
nice.
Do you want to put
slope up to it.
You want to put tractors over there, Stevie, or what are you thinking of storing up there?
Well, there'll be some of the bigger equipment need to go up there, and we keep the small yard for just kind of small stuff.
If you think, bro, what? If you think this is overloading the trailer, you should probably watch some of the Stevie's videos where I'm in the background. I've made these probably twice as tall.
Oh, crap.
Depending on how many logs we have and how much time we have, I'll see if I can do one a lot bigger than this. This is probably only about $35,000, I would imagine. Maybe more, actually, because these are mostly good trees. Do that. And this is usually where I crash, is up here. Mostly because Stevie leaves stuff, like, right here in the middle. And there's also a really sharp turn, because there's a mill here now. So I have to remember to slow down here, go around Stevie's stuff. Especially because he's down here filming. When did we get a telehandler?
I bought it. They're,
What? You spent money on something?
yeah. Well, the wheel loader wasn't going to work for loading the pallets, so I
So
said,
you've just bought it. Oh,
Did you get the one with the tension straps?
no, is there pallet box with tension straps?
Yeah, the ones we
Yeah.
had. Oh, you didn't use the telehandler at the shop. You just used the skid, the teleskid.
Yeah, the tele truck.
Yeah, I don't know if you have them on here, but it's by Mac Trucker. You might not have it. You don't have it on here.
is that the ones that comes with the case, tractor and loader?
No, they come
No.
by themselves.
Ah, I'll have to have a look for them.
Yeah, they're on. If you want to try them next time we're on court, I have them. I put them on the one on there. That's how. For anybody that was wondering how I picked up that other half of the animal piece in my video, I used the tension belts and it straightens it out, and then I picked it up and dropped it. Yeah. Oh, there's almost 60. It's not too bad. Got a lone stick there.
I think you'll have to charge Big T for loss of earnings. How much money we're gonna not make because he's not here.
Should sell his
Yeah.
tractor. We had to pay for his wages. That's what he says.
Come in the next thing, there'll be Peterdoesfarming reg plate on it, or Sim Farmer reg plate.
Yeah,
Like,
you sold it. You sold it, so you gave it away to the.
Somebody was commenting saying they'd like to see me use a New Holland, so
yeah.
It'd actually be funny if it's on top of the shirt. You also get the nicest tractor, so we have this like really nice vehicle, and you get to drive that if you're employee of the month.
gold plated.
Gold plated. Yeah.
I'm sure with the vehicle customizer, if you can change the colour, you can choose gold.
Yeah, and you can change
shiny,
the.
shiny gold
shiny
trim,
ones.
gold wheels.
Do we have vehicle customizer on this one?
I don't think so. No. How many
No,
bloody
we
carpentry pallets have I got?
The only thing I'd like with a vehicle colour customize configure is if when you went to customize it, it was set to whatever the vehicle currently is, so you could save that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get a nice colour vehicle and you want to use it on other stuff, but you can't save the one off the one vehicle.
So like a base game color or a base mod color, save that.
Yeah.
Configure it. Yeah. Like I like.
You've got, in the list, you've got all the base game like ones for all the different brands, but then sometimes if it's a slightly custom colour on a vehicle,
like
and it's not in that list, it's like you can't save it, because when you go into the configure, it just goes to like a standard white to start with.
Like one of my
No, I want.
one of my favorites is the TLX. Whatchamacallit, the oranges. Got the
Yeah,
cone orange, and yeah,
cone
If I
orange
could-
is nice.
if I could copy that over the other ones, I would make my whole fleet that. Although I've had to step away from orange because
No,
I was reminded I'm at the orange farm, court farm. Keep buying orange stuff and then remembering that I'm not orange this time.
Wait, who's orange?
The trail
Just trio.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
with the orange farm. I got the baby blue farm.
But what you got to do now is go in the server sometimes he's not on it and
Switch.
swap his color out.
Could do that.
And if the mod with more farms, does that, if that add more colours you could choose?
Oh yeah, we should try that. Not that we need more farms, but
No, I'm just thinking because obviously if you can have more farms, surely there must be more colour options.
yeah, because otherwise they duplicate. We should take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking to add more farms, but I'm thinking if just for more colour choices maybe.
Oh, we already have 7 farms on
Cool
that.
if you could add your own custom farm logo as well.
Yeah.
I mean, my choices were chainsaw or cow, I think.
Yeah,
And there was something else. I think there was something else left as well.
horse. I don't think anybody had the
Yeah.
horse.
Holy crap! I wonder how many pallets of furniture do I have in this production? My trailer is nearly already full, and there's still more coming.
Hello, Storm was saying about that Omatana Farms Productions pack, and that is really slow. I've got like 72,000 litres of soy drink on Dark Forest, which is only worth like 20,000.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that sounds a lot. And you look at how much you actually get from it, it's like, yeah. I mean, so I'll probably still make a lot more than if I'd have just sold the soybeans on their own. So I didn't
Yeah.
have a huge amount. It's taken a while to get to that point. I think I had the popcorn one on No Man's Land, and I think I only ever got like 5,000-6,000 every now and then from it.
It's just like pocket change with everything else you had going
Yeah,
on.
it's good if you've got a really small farm and you want to do productions, but you haven't got massive fields.
Yeah.
So you can still make a bit more money from your crops fairly cheaply.
Yeah.
And it's not a mod that's going to make you a millionaire.
Forgot I always do wheelies in these super fast FDR equipments that weigh 20 billion tons. Somehow still go 12 miles per hour.
Let's say we're about to go back up above 2 million now again now in a second.
Oh, cool. So can I buy like a coffee or
No,
no?
you're told you're allowed to buy free water from the lake and drink
Free
that.
water. Oh,
Yeah.
Council pop. My nan used to call it. You go around my nan's like, do you want some council pop? Like, what's that? Like, you get a glass of tap water.
Ooh, wow, that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, that's disappointing. You're expecting pop, not water.
Peter, you can go to the coffee shop, and not only can you buy yourself a coffee, but you can get yourself a sandwich as well.
Oh, nice. Gas station sandwiches. That's what I love.
Yeah.
So good
Well,
for you.
there's you see, there's no one has opened up a proper coffee shop here yet, and so.
Well, if only you had enough money to buy permits and everything and do that.
Yeah, yeah. Is there even a modded sell point that's like a coffee shop?
There is actually a coffee shop production.
Ooh.
That comes a greenhouse that produces coffee beans, and then there's a coffee shop sell point.
You do have a restaurant, supermarket, and everything too. Fast food restaurant. All base.
Yeah, but if we have a fast food on here now, we'll all be fat as souls, and we won't be able to do any work.
You're right.
What more? It should be more like a salad bar or something like that. So we'll all
Salad
go down and
bar.
get our rabbit food for lunch. And can I have a sandwich, please? Yes. How would you like it? Just lettuce. Just lettuce.
Sandwich.
Made me laugh so hard. I missed the trailer.
So, what do you want for your sandwich? I'll have an L, please.
Yeah.
Do you not want the B in the T? No, just the
Nope.
L. Just,
Nope, just the L. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all I need.
have you seen the was it lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato sandwiches?
Oh, it sounds
No.
actually really good though.
Yeah, but it's branded the LGBT sandwich
Oh.
with colourful packaging.
Do you put it in a toaster?
Well, you might offend someone. Maybe someone's thinks they are a toaster.
Thinks they are a toaster.
Yeah, it's one of the I don't know if it's a supermarket or one of the stores over here was doing them.
Sounds delicious. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I've seen that over here.
I think has to have guacamole on it these days.
Yes. Is guacamole an extra option where you guys are too? A lot of places like, oh, you want guacamole? That's an extra couple bucks or something. Or is that just an American thing to do?
Well, it's just an American thing, I think.
Yeah.
Although I was saying I probably haven't been to many places recently to know.
I don't even know what is guacamole.
Crushed avocado, isn't it?
Yeah,
Alright.
with some other stuff in
Mashed up avocado.
Yeah,
It's, avocados is the lean thing. It's like the trendy thing.
I'd be a bit more plain if I was having like a healthy roll. It's just like ham, cheese, tomato.
Yeah. We used to do there's a recipe for a while ago. Muffins with poached egg and guacamole. It's actually quite nice.
Oh, I really like guacamole. But yeah, it is extra. Pretty much everywhere you get guacamole here,
Okay.
you have to pay a little extra for it, and they always have to remind you like that's extra. Like it's okay. I do want the guacamole. I'm okay with the extra.
Yes, Peter, but that is extra.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it's extra.
Do you want to
It's
spend the
not-
extra 10 cents for the guacamole? Yep.
It's not included in the price. It's extra.
The worst place I ever went was a steak restaurant, one of these Aberdeen Angus steak restaurants in London. And me just being typically me, expecting you order a steak, you get chips and side salad with it usually.
Because why not?
So I ordered the steak. I literally got a plate with a steak on. That was it.
No side.
There was no side. There was no fries. No salad. It was literally just the steak on a plate.
You just
And I was
didn't read-
like,
you didn't read
"Where's the
the-
rest?" And he was like, "That's all you ordered." And I was like, "So you
What?
don't get anything with it?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, you have to order it separate." I said, "Well, that would have been nice of the waiter to explain that at the time."
Yeah.
I'm sure he must have thought I was strange that I was ordering just a steak and nothing else.
It probably in the tiniest print
Yeah.
on the menu that this does not come with
Yeah.
anything. But normally
It's like, I think it was like £17 just for the steak, and then I had to order fries and then wait for them to come. Other stuff.
Yeah.
And in the end,
I've-
it cost me like 30 quid with everything, just for one person's meal.
That's ridiculous. So I take it you went back there again, ever?
No, that was probably the last time I actually ate out in a restaurant in London. London's not a place I go to very often. I'm not a big fan of London. Oh, it's a fascinating place for all the places to go and visit and the history and that, but I just find it far too noisy, overcrowded.
Yeah.
Last time I went there, I had to go and see a neurosurgeon for my after I had my accident.
Yeah. And there's specialists. I'm guessing,
The
in
company I
London.
was working for were based in London.
Ah, okay.
So their insurance company sent me to see a neurosurgeon because I'd obviously put a claim in against them.
Yeah, you got
Right.
to.
So I had to go to London to see this neurosurgeon. He was rather rude and just like full of himself.
Yeah.
Turns up half an hour late for the appointment and then sits in his office for half an hour, not saying a word. No apologies for being late when he calls us in.
It's the
And
worst.
seem to have the I'm better than you attitude. I haven't got the time for you because you're from Birmingham, probably. Like,
Is there enough logs cut down a minute to fit another trailer if I come down?
I've got a good stack here. I don't know if there's enough for a trailer load, but there's a good stack there.
It's okay. You can be
course.
cutting down more while I load up them, you know.
I don't think Peter's got enough for your trailer, have you?
No. Well, I just messed up my trailer because when Stevie asked that question, I went to look at your pile, and I totally just lifted through my trailer. So we're gonna have to get this all
I
fixed.
think you might have to fight over the pile of logs. If only we had another person to help cut trees.
Yeah. Big T abandoned us.
I was gonna say we're all out of friends for tonight. That's all we got. We can fix this, salvage this trailer. That's good enough.
Ooh, nearly crashed into the log pile. The brakes are a bit worse on this TLX than what I remembered.
So Jody's asking Stevie if you think this is a good map to play on.
Oh yeah,
What do you think?
definitely. But you have to like Forestry to even.
Yeah.
Well, in this play mode,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, it depends how you want to do it as well. If you just want to get the tree devourer and wood chip everything.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Or there's the second version of the map too that comes with it, right? That's got a farm set up and
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a few more sell points. I think it's got a big quarry area as well, hasn't it, for stone?
yeah.
It's got a little bit more life with the road and the traffic that runs down that side of the map. But this side of the there's nothing but trees on this side.
Correct. Oh,
Yeah, sometimes that's what I was gonna do. If I was gonna do a logging map, I'd have a small town area on it.
yeah.
With like a couple of sell points, just so there is a little bit of life, and then have one road that runs through it, and then just have roads that come off that and then into the forestry areas.
Well, that's been my vision of a perfect map. Is if I can find, I'm just gonna. This log is just not want to go on its trailer. Is a little area with traffic and everything, and then like a big area that I can buy that I make like my property and I go make what I want out of it. But there's still a town. I do like the other version of this for that. I actually played this map for a bit that way, and then they updated it and it broke it. And
yeah, well, that's what the map I was working on was going to be like one main road that kind of run through it from one side to the other.
Yeah.
And then have that one area where the gas station I put down and a few houses, and then just gonna put like a couple of sell points, and then have a pre-built sawmill somewhere near that, but not next to it. And then the rest of it was just going to be forest and maybe a few small open spaces, so you didn't have to clear the entire map to get fields in or build a yard up or something.
yeah.
I actually, when you did this map, I had forgotten. I didn't see your video at first of when you did that bonus episode of doing those houses, and the houses just showed up one episode, and I was like, "Huh, where'd those come from?" And then you had like the link or whatever to the special episode where you did all the build.
Yeah,
That came out good.
I was going to do more things like that, like proper just build up areas in separate videos. Sometimes if you do that in a video when you've got all the other stuff to do, the video ends up being really long.
Yeah.
So I did plan on doing more, and I'd never really got around to doing anything else. Sometimes on maps like this, I'll end up, as I'm skipping through the time, I'll just go around areas and I'll make changes, add things in, so some things pop up.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing with what I did with the houses on Willamina is kind of what I want to do in Dark Forest. Is have another like area of housing, so not just the trailers.
I'm gonna upgrade your employees' housing.
Yeah. better employee housing, keep them happier, more production.
Yes. Oh, this trailer is just gonna be the death of me.
Yeah, because I think I added on Willamina as well, down the bottom on the left-hand side over that little bridge. I think I added a few houses going down there as well, which I did all off camera. They kind of just appeared.
Yes. This trailer's never gonna be the same now that that one stack is just crooked. We'll get these loaded and then we'll take it as it is.
You got many logs left down there? Or you've pretty much done all those?
I've done all of them. I just keep bumping the part of the trailer that I messed up when I wasn't looking. So, never swing your load when you're not looking. It's really what it comes down to. Pull this forward and see if we can get this stuff out of the way. Get these last few logs on there. Be delicate with this because these are all. I want to mess up the trailer again.
I wonder, Joe, when you did the straps, Pete, on these log grabs, would it have been possible if you could have put the end of one strap on, say, on the tip of the claw and the other end of it on the other tip of the claw, no?
The problem is those move. So if you put the tension straps, you can see when the claws close, see they stay where they are. So if you did that, the strap would still be showing when you close the claw. So they'd be sticking out kind of like out here in the distance, and it just wouldn't look good. Whereas with these, for the most part, you don't see the straps are actually there.
Yeah.
So, but I could do it the other way. Like I said, it's just that part moves, so you'll end up seeing them a lot more.
Oh yeah,
And it might look a little ridiculous.
I don't mind. But see, what you could do is you could close the claw as much as you want first, and then strap them.
I don't know
So
if this. I don't know if the strap will move, though. I guess is what I'm getting at. So I'd have to try that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if they'd stay at the same point that I set them originally,
Yeah.
which would be an issue.
Because like, as good and all as the straps are on here, you can see it all depends on what way the logs are. You actually strap them. Sometimes you don't manage to strap everything that's in it.
Correct. And then they shake out.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree. I mean, I did that edit in about 10 minutes, so I'm sure if I took another look at it, I could probably do something a lot better with that. Someone wants a bale trailer, though, first, so that's first priority.
Yeah. Yeah. Sin mentioned about that bale trailer lesson. He said that we'd kind of have to get that done. And then I was like, Joe, because Sin wants it done, that's why I was kind of saying, yeah, we better do it.
I just thought we've got it on there, but because I've got the selectable bale capacity,
Yeah.
baler, it's pretty useless unless it works with that.
Yeah, so like you heard it there first, Pete. Yeah, it's Sim that wants it.
Oh, it's similar ones.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that I also have a selectable bale capacity baler, alright, but no.
I'm sure it'll be fairly simple to do. Just take the line of code off the Anderson selectable bale capacity selector and transfer it to that one.
Yeah, it's so it's the bale type section.
Yeah.
And the only tricky part about that one, I was telling Stevie this before, that particular baler that you guys are using, what it does is depending on the bale, the size of the bale, it's got a different animation and it's got it in the bale type section. So it's like I just got to be I gotta test it a little bit after I do it as well.
Yeah.
It's doable. I'm gonna try to do it for Sunday night's stream.
Yeah, I'd love to just see the variable bale capacity mod where you could just change the capacity to any baler, like it was in 19.
Yeah, like keep a 150 bale, but have it at 10,000 liters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the tricky part is he wanted it to be crossplay, right? So it is crossplay, and to do that, you can't do it in the same way.
Yeah.
I think the difficulty with that as well is because you've got obviously different bale sizes. It's probably be more difficult to do. Whereas the other one you had 4,000 litre bales, that was it.
Oh yeah, good point.
Baler,
I forgot we got
4,000
that in
litres.
22.
Yeah.
Oh, big little trailer with me again.
Yeah, that and the variable spray rate that you could use on fertilizer spreaders and sprayers. I always liked as well,
Yeah.
especially when you was doing lime on 19 because it used to run out so fast. I could think those there was global scripts, so they worked on every baler and spreader and sprayer. Whereas that selectable bale capacity, you have to use the balers in that pack, and they're based on the base game stuff.
Yeah.
Which the pickups are rubbish on.
Yeah.
Isn't that baler by Mac Trucker though that comes with the ultimate baling pack? Doesn't he have one that does like a crazy capacity bales?
I think that is his pack, isn't it? The ultimate baling pack is his pack.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure one of the case balers that comes in that does like 40,000 litre bales or something.
40,000. What? I didn't do that in my Unreal series. I didn't even know that one there. It's in the video, but I didn't talk about it because I didn't know that it did 40,000. That's why.
Yeah, I'm sure it does something like 40,000 litre bales or some crazy capacity at least. So I was thinking of trying it on Hinterland, just doing like stupid capacity bales.
Yeah.
Originally I was going to do the selectable bale capacity, and I thought, I know they pick up, because the pickups are useless. Like if I've got a 20 metre windrow on the front, I'm just going to leave so much behind.
Yeah.
You got to do
the ones I know that have got the wider pickups don't just have standard size bales, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to just do standard size bales. If I'm going to do bales, I want to do like big capacity bales.
Right, that's why I like the TARDIS. The pickup's massive.
I think the quick bale would work well on there because obviously, although it does standard size bales, at least you can wrap 180s.
Yeah.
The animation is just going to be ridiculous as well.
Yeah, you put that on the back of your big M or
Yeah.
Or your tractor with a 20 metre windrow and you're just going to be pumping out bales every second. Actually, that would probably be pretty funny to watch though.
Yeah, I think I'd enjoy that.
I think I'll have to do that on the next time I do a big area of grass. See how many bales we get.
Stevie, why you got pallets just hanging out in the middle of the road?
Pallets? What pallets?
Those big round pallets.
Oh,
Cartons of paper and cardboard.
Yeah. Someone obviously hit all the reason that there should be one white one.
Yeah.
I was hoping that probably whoever managed to hit it at some point might eventually say, "Hey, I must move that pallet back."
You were just in a telehandler down there. You could have moved it.
I haven't been down there today, so it wasn't me.
I know. I think it's moved a while now.
Yeah, it's been that way for a bit. It is very possible I hit it.
It was me that knocked the barrels over by the sawmill last time.
Oh, was it?
Them. I was going a bit too fast and I lost control and I nearly flipped the trailer over, so I had to counter steer to stop it flipping over, and I crashed into the barrels.
blamed me on it because I did it on purpose after you did it because I thought it was funny. So I just drove through it. And he's like, "Oh, you must have done it before." I was like, "No, I promise I didn't do it before. I don't know who did, but I did do it this time. That's for sure."
That's the employee of the month quality there now, owning up to your mistakes.
Yeah, Big T's not here. Dragging him all the way from up here?
Well, it was one of those things I'd forgot I'd done. Then somebody said, "Who knocked the barrels over?" I was like, "Oh, that was me." I've got a bit of a flatter area, so I can probably start stacking them up here now. It's starting to flatten out a little bit.
Let's see if
Start
Stevie
making
can
a new stack.
keep up with 2 of these.
Oh, Jesus! Oh.
Crashed into the river.
No, I clipped the fence of my house and I nearly toppled the whole lot. It literally toppled most of the way one way, and I said, "Oh no!" And then it come back down wheels, and then it toppled most of the way the other way again.
I think Giants
pretty
need
good fence.
Destructible fences that you can crash through.
Yeah, kind of like in Forza Horizon.
Yeah, they reappear the next time you load the game in, but
yeah, you can plow through them.
Oh, I can't remove logs on this map. I can't remove stumps, rather. That's right.
I'll sort it out when I come back.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It would only be I'd only be recording for probably another 20 minutes.
Alright.
And if anyone was wondering, the single yellow barrel that's knocked at the minute, I knocked that with the reloader.
Trying to go for the employee of the month again, huh?
Yeah, just in case anyone else gets blamed for it, I'm holding my hands up for it right now.
Even the boss man makes mistakes.
Yeah, I was watching a funny cat video on TikTok when I was driving the when I was driving the reloader earlier on. Now, Pete, see that 52,000. See that?
I do. I see the stumps too.
Yeah, no. I have to wait until I'm getting out of the track, switching vehicles.
Didn't you get out of it to sell?
Yeah, but I got back in and started moving for I forgot.
I forgot.
Obviously, I had planned on doing it, say, when I was getting out of the truck to get into the loader. The way of this thing, it really catches air when you fly over the bumps.
Yes, it does. Both those, the Winter Wolf and the Phoenix, very powerful.
What happens when you set them for nearly 1,500 horsepower?
With an extra double.
When you get your Winter Wolf on Court Farms?
There's no such thing as a Winter Wolf in the UK.
Yeah, Stevie's gonna get mad at me if
I saw one on Calmsden when I was on there the other day.
Oh yeah, but Camson's that's like fiction at this point.
I was admiring Peter's work in the that little meadow area.
Oh, did you look at
farming?
Do you look the forest? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out pretty good, right? I liked that.
Yeah.
And then we never played on it again after I did that. So I spent all that time building this beautiful farm for me to be on. I might record a video on that just because it's that beautiful. And then, whatchamacallit? No, I can only push the line so much on Court Farm before Stevie changes the password and kicks me out. So, Lamborghini, Colossus, cool. Winterwolf, no. Fast Baylor, no.
No.
Big Bud, no.
No Big Bud. I do really want to get a Big Bud on that, though. I think it would be really funny. Do absolutely nothing with it. And it wouldn't fit in my shed. It'd be the only one that doesn't.
And I may have removed the fast John Deere and the fast Maxim too.
Oh, I shouldn't have been talking about the case because I knew you were gonna do that. If you knew I was thinking about it, you'd take it out of it. No, I don't need that anyway. I think if I get another tractor at all, my plan is just to get a 960. It's really the only other one that I would want to get, and that's just because I think I'm at 260 horsepower right now, 265 with that Lamborghini, so I will be limited at one point.
Yeah. I am also considering selling my 180/90 and my small Fiat as well.
I'm,
And
Are you gonna
getting
upgrade?
get the Fent 900, the old Fent 900, because it'll be 285 horsepower.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm gonna run out of fuel soon. I need to go and get the fuel tanker. I'm flashing red.
How high up do we need to go?
Probably not much more. Unless you want to clear all the trees just for the money.
We do need money.
Yeah, we're a bit low on money now, so
You could probably
Where
put a shed
it
down.
starts getting a bit steeper there, probably up to this tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that line over to there, and then we can
Nice.
have an easy access out. Right. So I'll do this corner, kind of come into that tree. So it's mark.
and
what
then,
I'm
and then what
thinking.
you'll have to do, we'll have to get what's the three things? The winch cables,
Yarders.
yarder. Yeah, we have to get a yarder then, and we have to cut down the trees up there, and you have to yard them all down. And
You sure don't want to just do a yarder for just these, because that would be really funny.
Technically, for me, you could probably put the yarder straight over to the sawmill from here.
It does go half the map.
yeah, but then you're only bringing like 4 logs at a time to the sawmill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long way just to take 4 logs at a time.
Yeah.
It does go pretty fast, but you've got to have somebody monitoring it constantly.
When it's
You'd
good
have to
for
set
production.
set 2 up, have while one's going one way, the other one's coming back.
Eight
You have
logs.
2 yarders on a map.
I think you can have unlimited yarders on the map.
I never tried. Never thought about it, to
I,
be honest.
I was considering trying it on Silver Run Forest, having multiple ones. So you like take 1 yarder to one area, drop the logs off, pick it up with the next one, and take it then to another area. Just seeing if you could, like, how far across the map you could set them up.
I feel like we're never going to know if that'll work, because we don't play on any forestry maps, so we'll never be able to try.
Nope.
2 yarders.
Yeah, if only we were on a Forestry map at some point to find that out, no?
Yeah. Again, it doesn't even have to be that often. Maybe we'd have to go on a forestry map like maybe twice a week or so.
Yeah.
We could test
And
it out.
one with loads of money.
Yeah, in particular, one with lots of money where we could test things out.
Yeah, sure. I suppose if someone sets up Silver and Forester again or something, we could find out.
I do actually miss. Oh, Big T's in the chat. He says, I look forward to using the yarder. I feel like Big T, you'd be an expert at it. I feel like you have some experience with that type of equipment. I would go back to Silver Run, to be honest. I would do it. But
Yeah, I really like the map. It just obviously there's only so much you can do on it, really.
I think I
Without
was
it being too repetitive.
I think I'd be making some modifications first before I started any videos on it. Like I would clear an area first with whatever, just to get the trees out of the way for the video. And then you can kind of do a mix of a little bit of everything, which is the dream map.
Yeah, but I think it looked fantastic. The areas, like the bridges going across all the different areas. It was a really nice map. Just one of those, like, it'd be great if it was just that little bit bigger and there was a bit more farming built into the map as well. It'd be like kind of probably one of the perfect balance of then farming and forestry.
I agree.
Because a lot of the base game maps like Hobaler on Elm Creek, they kind of sucked when it comes to forestry.
Correct. That was a game changer for that one, but it didn't have forestry. If they just mixed the two of them, it would have been fantastic. A good mix. 'Cause I think the only one where you had decent forestry was Erlengrat, but that one, then the harvesting is kind of hard because everything's hills.
Yeah.
But even the Erlengrat still wasn't massively populated with trees either.
No, it wasn't, but it had good trees to cut for the majority of it. Big T, I thought you were at dinner, by the way.
Yeah, I can't believe Big T called in sick to work, and then he's
Well, 11:30 for him now. Probably had his dinner and got his
Yeah.
flat cap on in his pipe and his slippers now.
His pipe.
oh, yeah.
With his Stevie 4K mug. I can picture it.
Yeah,
A little bit of
nice
drink
cup-
in there. That'd be
cup
nice.
of coffee.
It's not very nice, is it? It calls you a mug then, Stevie.
Sugar. Many viewers have we got, Pete, just in case I say something else?
At the moment, we got 4. They're hanging out
okay.
with
Hello.
us. Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
4 people.
Hello, 4 people.
One of those big T still.
I believe so. He hasn't said anything since I called him out on being here. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's still with us.
What you hear now in a few minutes' time is ding in the voice chat and hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could show up on this side of it, Big T, if you wanted to.
SH1T.
There you go in. The trailer's up there.
Oh, yeah.
Just like
Fucking-
watching you keep roll back so far from the trailer. He's just trying to push the logs on.
Wonder what people get if I said, oh, you child born out of wedlock.
Are you driving all the way over?
No,
I don't think that's a as bad as
Oh,
some.
look, he's here. He's here. I'd say.
He says, look under the table.
Who is there?
Under the table.
Under what table?
It's me.
Oh, is that Storm?
We have
Yes.
Storm?
Is Storm?
Storm's still awake? How you doing, Storm?
I've got holiday.
Oh, that's right.
Holiday.
Yeah,
No,
but
I was-
do you still not have a bedtime at holiday time, no?
Well, it's when I want to go to bed.
Oh.
Do you guys remember those days? I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Only-
only got these days at the moment because I've got holiday. Because when I work, I'm in bed at 10. No, I was out helping my neighbor sort out his workshop. So, how was Willamina?
That's okay,
Doing
we're
good.
still here for another 10 minutes.
Green.
Yeah, I'm feeding my cows on dark forest.
How's
Dark
your Dark
Forest
Forest coming
cows.
along?
It's
Ooh.
good. I like it. I had some remodeling been doing.
Let's see if we can get this stream.
Doing some remodeling of my animals and just my yards in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier, I'd say, on Dark Forest than it would be on Willamina. It's less hills.
Yeah, I like dark forest because it's not too many
Yeah.
hills, but it is a bit flat sometimes, a bit too flat.
Yeah, I'd say that's why a lot of the interest was lost over wilds.
Yeah,
After
but-
it was so
Well,
flat.
The difference between Western Wilds and Dark Forest is that in Dark Forest you still have to cut trees.
Yeah,
Correct.
Western Wilds was just empty.
Yeah, you could literally have a whole.
Only the top half of the map was empty. The bottom half had loads of trees on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I found that.
Well, yeah, it was difficult not to just do big square fields in the open areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like once you bought a field, you were just like, well, this square's gonna be the whole entire square plowed, and
Yeah.
plonk one big field down. And
I gotta
once
see-
you've bought the second one, just plonk another one down.
I gotta see if my Western Wild still boots up. And it's just a bunch of
Squares.
square fields, yeah. With I planted trees between the fields to make it look really nice though. Came out good.
Well, this cow pen takes 350,000 liters of food.
Ooh.
Which one's that?
It's the one you've got to.
Oh, the big red one.
Yeah.
I think the most
Yeah.
I put in was 50,000 liters.
Yeah, I've put in over 100,000 now, but have you got? How did you put in the grass yourself? In the animal part, because all my animal pens that I placed down, no grass wants to grow.
I can't remember. I think I did. I think I just painted the grass texture underneath and then painted meadow grass over the top, I think.
I did too, but it disappears every time.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I put it in.
I saw that.
I know I've got grass in it, but I can't remember if grass I painted or...
Somewhere in this corner over here.
So did you guys decide on what the limit is gonna be, or if we're
I
gonna? Have
no, I don't think you can choose. I added a Camson and it's like a 500,000 limit.
Yeah,
And
okay. Then.
I didn't see any menus.
500,000 is
but
a
then-
lot though until we have mega farms. to be
I was gonna
honest.
say, but then there's no point in adding it.
It still does limit.
Yeah, but I was gonna say then you would have to have a BGA or something to sell 500,000 in a day.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. I'd have thought you'd been able to set the limit.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it say that you can change it in the XMLs?
You have it in
Uh,
comms then? You said, Stevie? They'll
got-
take
yeah,
a look
it's on-
at it at one point.
Camson and see, but
'cause I know it did say, like, for some days if you don't reach your limit, then you get an increase, I think,
Yeah.
probably the next day, so you can
I-
sell more the next day to make up for...
Yeah, okay. I'll look at it immediately.
I was just thinking more like when, like, that way then maybe if people are off on there when we're not streaming, there's
Yeah.
only so much they can actually make
yeah,
or do it during that time, so it kind of limits that. And then if we were on streaming, if you could change it, then you could increase it for when we're streaming or disable it so while we're streaming it's unlimited, because you're limited then by only a few hours.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then people could go on and do a bit of work on their own
Can't
farms,
find
but they're
bloody
not going to
thing.
sit there making hundreds and hundreds of thousands.
No. No, because once I go back to work, I'll probably be able to like play an hour or two, and then I might have to do like some stuff later on in the week.
but the likes of say the days where you were working and you can't stay to the end of the live stream, if you can actually join earlier, Storm, you can work up your hours that way.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that if it like, because most of the time I can join earlier.
Mm.
But if we agree to that too, then there's no problem in that either.
Yeah.
No, because those days, like Sundays, if we start 8 your time,
Mm.
I might not even be able to join.
Yeah.
Because that's 9 my time, and from
Yeah.
9 on Sundays, I some often take a shower and then go to bed
Yeah.
a bit earlier.
I know.
But if the
so
server is like on all day, I can just play 3 hours earlier that day.
It's gonna happen to me next week because I'm gonna miss Tuesday, Wednesday. So depending on what maps I miss
Yeah.
on those
Yeah.
days, I'm gonna have to hop on for a little bit and do video.
I need to finish my video from the last session.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, did you the one that you live streamed?
Yeah, I've recorded a lot, and then I was like, come to edit it, and I was like, it's just a lot of baling and mowing. I
Again.
was like, oh, maybe just record another couple of different jobs. I did do some lime spreading to start off with.
But you have all the bad hay bales and everything. That part's funny.
Yeah. I don't know how funny it'd look though in the time lapse.
Probably not as funny as it was to me.
Or me getting stuck on fence posts because I've got too big tractor and fertilizer spreader.
You just gotta put Caleb's voice in. Tractor's too
Although I was
big.
going to comment on Stevie's video from earlier. We've really kept getting stuck on doing the lime spreading with the Fiat,
Yeah.
struggling to get through the gate. Like at least I wasn't the only one.
But I got through the gates like a champ.
It's funny,
Eventually.
Stevie. I think you mowed the exact same section in your video that DJ Goham did in his video yesterday. Before
Yeah,
I know you recorded yours first, but it's just funny. You guys mowed the exact same part and then realized it didn't work at the same part and both folded up your mowers and left at the same spot.
Yeah,
Why
but
doesn't? Oh,
I think Sim had told me that it didn't work, so I spent the other night and I painted it with meadowgrass, thinking that it would work when it was meadowgrass.
Yeah, I thought it would because meadow grass is usually cuttable.
Yeah.
why is this bloody trigger disappeared?
Oh no, I've run out of fuel.
Oh, finally.
Oh, I'm gonna
You were on low
Gonna
on
have
fuel
to-
the whole time.
reload.
I said ages ago I need to refuel and I didn't.
But
Kept on going.
I'm finished my recording there now.
Alright.
So I can go and get the fuel trailer if you guys need it. Where is it actually?
It's in the shed with the Kubota. Was that the house?
Oh yeah, Big T parked in the shed.
Yeah.
Oh, at the moment it's stuck with a tree on the thing in the air.
We'll do this. This we're all
Oh,
in the
cool.
stream here. Hang on.
This whole Big T has to be blocked in somehow now.
That's cool looking.
Bad practice switching off your machine and leaving the hydraulics up in the air.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you ran out of
always
fuel.
put them-
So we'll leave it.
Well-
We'll leave it there. Stevie's done with his video. We're gonna get these fueled up and get cleaned up here. I appreciate everyone that hung out with us tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Sometimes we leave the hydraulics like 20 cm